going on, guys? This is going to be my video over candlesticks. I'm going to be talking about how you can use them to identify what price is doing and when it is doing it. That is very, very important because that's the main kind of thesis of ICT concepts is time and price. How can you identify what price is doing and when it is doing it and form a narrative of why it is doing it? So candlesticks can help us do that, and understanding the simple idea of what they are trying to tell us can be very important in your trading. So this is a bullish candle. It is green. We're going to use the regular candle colors for today's video. I use different colors to help my psychology out. I don't like looking at red. Gives me, I don't know, bad vibes. But anyways, I'll give you my chart settings later on. But for right now, we're just going to talk about what this is and why we are studying it. So this is a bullish candle. Price moved up during this short amount of time. We'll call it a 5-minute candle. So it opened here. Call it at midnight. So opening at midnight. So during the 5 minutes, it made a low, a high, and a close. Close at 12:05 p.m. or a.m. or 12:05 p.m. Whenever it is. 12:05 a.m. Yeah. So price. We'll say this is the same thing. Price, open, high, low, close. Bearish candle. Not that hard. So during this amount of time, it opened, made a high, made a low, closed. Pretty easy. The next, here, it's gonna do this weird thing right here. I wanted to show you guys these. They're not very important because they're ugly, but I do want they have a good meaning. So this candle, open, high, low, close, whatever you want to say. Pretty indecisive. Ignore the names of these, by the way. I made chat make it, so he was being a little dumb. As he said, this is a bellish candle, and he said this was a bearish candle. It's green, so I don't really know what he was going with there. But anyways, he's pretty dumb. But if you look at the bodies and the wicks, is kind of what I'm trying to get at here. So the bodies, so during this amount of time, it went up this much, opened here and closed here, but it had these big wicks, so it's indecisive. So I have 3 types of candlesticks. I have healthy body and indecisive, and these last ones are kind of important too because they don't have, I call them wickless candles. So when they don't have a wick on the bottom or the top, wickless. Your grandma could learn this stuff. It's really not that hard, but it is important. So mastering what to look for is important so you can help kind of understand what price is doing. The next picture I wanted to show was this one. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I need to get better at editing. So this candlestick right here is the one we were going to be looking at. It made a low, a bottom, high, and a close. And you can use these numbers on your chart to get even more precise with it. So this is the NASDAQ. It's worth this when price opened at, we'll call it 12 a.m. Made a low, a high, and a close. So it opened at midnight right there, and it closed at 12:05 right there. And then during that amount of time, the highest point it was at was here, and the lowest point it was here. Pretty simple, but important. So we can do the same thing with this candle, but obviously this is a screenshot. So open, high, low, close, open, low, high, close. This is a candlestick that is like one of the indecisive ones, but see how the wick is bigger on the bottom than it is on the top? That means we can anticipate price to move up because you got a strong rejection from down here. So this is a bullish fair value gap. We'll learn that later. Respects the bullish gap is higher. Yeah, not that hard. Last but not least, I wanted to show you guys a quick little pattern in price. Swing high and a swing low. These are important because this can help you with identifying liquidity. Liquidity rests at swing highs and swing lows, so understanding where these points are is very important in your trading. I want you guys to each go find 10 of these. Look how easy this is. You can even do it on my chart if you want because it's really not that complicated. 3 candlesticks. So you have the lowest point over these 3 candlesticks was right here. A swing low. Swing low. Swing low. Swing high. 3 candlesticks. Go find 10 of these. It's going to be important moving forward, and you'll see why. Told you I was going to keep this short. That's all I got. We'll see you guys tomorrow for video 3 when we talk about trends. Peace.